Hi everyone and welcome to another video where I've got another haul of micro machines from the Star Wars universe. Again, these are mid-90s and there's quite a big collection here and they're all boxed, which was unusual to find. If you haven't seen my first video yet of my Star Wars micro machines I picked up the other day, I'll link it on this video. Other than that, let's get straight on into opening these sets up and I'll show you what's inside them. So the first set we have, this is R2-D2 transforming playset that goes into Jabba's palace on Tatooine. It's this little guy here and he's a little yellow. It's quite hard to find an R2-D2 playset that hasn't gone yellow. This is quite a good one actually, doesn't look too bad. As you can see, I'll just move Jabba out of the way because he's getting in the way. So this is the R2-D2 transforming playset. The date on this is 1994. I never had this as a kid, and so it's really nice to have. I love the Return of the Jedi film. It's my favourite Star Wars film. Just take a look at this playset open. So the head opens up and inside you can see Jabba's sail barge, which is a little micro machine of that. It sits on a little peg there. And then the rest of R2-D2 opens up and you can see here it's got all the bits inside, all the figures. It's like Rancor pit sort of playset. It's what it concentrates on. I'll just get the little figures out. So you can see the figures here. You've got a Luke, Leia is Boushh, Gamorrean and Guard and Lando, and then the Rancor again there. You've got Jabba, the back there, and you've got like this trapdoor. So a few of the features on this set, I'll go over them quickly. There's a door for the Rancor, it's like the Rancor cage, and then obviously the door opens and let the Rancor out. The trapdoor does work, you just have to move Jabba forward. I'll try and demonstrate that. There you go. And then Luke, or whoever you want, drops down into the pit below there. You can then obviously raise the drawer and the Rancor comes out and etc. So there's not a lot of play features on this set. It's only really the trapdoor, but it's mainly the transforming feature these transforming sets were aimed at. They just look really nice on the shelf as well. Just quickly show you the back of the box if you're interested. That set is complete. Most of these are complete. There might be the odd figure missing. But I'm really happy. The price I paid on eBay was incredible for the amount I got. I'll go over this quickly because it's not very interesting. It's the what they call it, flight controller, Luke's X-Wing. It doesn't have the pilot, so the Luke figure's missing. It does have R2 on there. But yeah, it's quite a nice model to have on a shelf. It's like an X-Wing, and if you press the trigger, the missiles do fire out. It is lights and sound as well. These red bits light up, and there's 3 buttons on the back. You can press to make movie sounds like missiles firing. Obi-Wan says use the force, Luke and stuff on there. I have tested it and it does work. It's really working. The only thing wrong with it is the pilot missing. I'll quickly show you the box just in case you want to pick this up. You can see what it looks like. Most of them probably come without the boxes, to be fair, but I'll just quickly show you that. That's a nice little item. If you want it displayed on the shelf, it's probably quite nice just displayed on the shelf like that, really. The next set I'll show you is the transforming Jabba the Hutt playset. This transforms into Mos Eisley Spaceport, so it's kind of based on the special edition of A New Hope. This scene, if you remember that from the movie. Even though the playset looks more like the Return of the Jedi Jabba the Hutt. I believe this one is complete, all the bits are inside. I've put it together, hence why I kept it out of the box, because it's too big to go in the box once you put it together. But it's a really nice thing. Again, it looked great on the shelf, just on its own. But it opens up to reveal Mos Eisley Spaceport. So there's probably a few bits I need to put together, but you get the gist. It comes with like a shuttle. So the shuttle sits on this peg here. And when you press this button, it kind of takes off and the wings go down, which is a nice little feature. It's like it's properly taking off or properly landing. So that's really nice. I'll just swing this round. Inside here you get like a Han. It's basically a bit from Special Edition, New Hope. It's Han and Jabba. And if you move this turret, Jabba moves very fast. Yeah, he moves very fast compared to the movie, but obviously it's an extra play feature. And there's a little Han figure there as well. All these doors open. The last bit of the playset's this like Ronto and Jawa setup. So I think they meant to put the Jawas on the pegs on the back of the Ronto. It's very fiddly, but I will attempt to do it. Wow. You get the idea. They're supposed to sit on the Ronto, and then when you twizzle, is it this one? Yeah. So the swoop bike comes along, and then just like the movie, the Ronto goes like that and the Jawas fall off. So that's the play feature for that. But yeah, and you get a little dewback. It doesn't really fit in, apart from just plonking him somewhere. But yeah, that's the Jabba the Hutt transforming playset. It's quite a nice one. Again, more based on the special edition than Jabba the Hutt in Return of the Jedi. Okay. Yeah, so let's see when that was made. I think it's a later one, yeah, 1997, so for the special edition. Obviously, that was made for. Yeah, so that's the Jabba the Hutt one. I'll just get rid of that. I'll do this one next. It's a Star Destroyer. And it does transform into like a space fortress, it says. But kind of is just like the inside of a Star Destroyer, really. That's the back. Now, there is a figure missing. The Darth Vader figure's missing from this set. So I do have the other figures inside. So this is the Star Destroyer itself. It's a little yellowed again. It's been on someone's shelf in the sun, unfortunately, but it still looks quite nice. The bridge does move, but that's only useful when you see what's inside. So just to open this up. So that bit folds upwards, and these bits come out. So you've got lots of little things. You've got like guns here. You've got like a little radar dish. Let's see where the figures are. So as I said, I'm missing the Darth Vader figure. But you do get 3 other officers. There's one being strangled and a couple of others. There's like a firing function here. There you go. So you can just about see it at the front there. And if I press the button, it should fly out. Like that. So that's what it is. It's like a missile. Plugs in the front there. You also get like a little crane thing. It's got this, the micro machine you get with it. It's the Tanty 4. But yeah, you get like a little crane thing. The bottom bit opens, it slides, and you get like a. This is the lift, which is this bit. Goes up and down. So yeah, there's a little cell here. So there's a few little bits in this playset. Again, like the Jabba the Hutt head, this is from 1997. So for the special edition. So let's put that back in here. the Star Destroyer. Then we've got this one. I showed you this in my last video, so I won't go over it again. If you can go back to the other video and see that if you want to. It's the Boba Head Cloud City set. This one is complete. I was missing a Han figure from my last set that I opened, but this one is complete. So yeah, that's the playset opened up. But if you go and see my other video that I've linked on this one, I do go over this in quite some detail. And then the last playset we have is this Millennium Falcon. I'll see what the date on this is. It's quite big. I think it's one of the most lesser known ones, maybe because of the size. I didn't really know about this one. I've kind of heard about most of the others that I've shown you. It's got the date down here, it's 1995. And it's got all the older products on, so it must be one of the first ones they did, because these are like the early, these are like the first wave. And then they brought out Dagobah and Tatooine, I think. And then the start of the transforming heads. So it must have been sort of quite early on in the line. That's what it's supposed to look like. My one doesn't have most of the figures. It's missing the Mynock. I don't think I've got Leia. C-3PO is missing. But I think I've got the other figures. I'm not sure if the missile's working. They don't seem to lock into place for some reason. So this is it out of the box. Again, it'll look really cool just on its own on a shelf. If you want to just have it on a shelf like that. And there's a couple of bits here. It's got like the missiles. Again, I said just now that I couldn't get them to clip into place. They kind of just bounce. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Or whether they're supposed to clip and then you press something. Again, I'm not sure what you would press for them to launch, or whether you just spring load them and fire them like that. I don't know. It does come with the satellite dish. You just plug in the top like that. So that makes it look much better with the satellite on the top. I'll quickly show you the back. There is like a carry handle you can pull out. So that's quite cool if you want to carry it around. Got like the cockpit here. I'll quickly show you the figures that I have got. I haven't got all of them, as I mentioned. I haven't got the Leia or the C-3PO. I've got the others. So you've got like Nien Nunb, Lando, Han. He looks a bit big. He looks more like Action Fleet because he bends. So I'm not sure if that's the right figure. And we also get a Chewie as well. And the little micro machine you get is a Y-wing. You'll see when I open it up, it's a bit strange. It's not really the inside of the Millennium Falcon. It's kind of like the Millennium Falcon and a command center, I think they call it. So I'll just open it up. So this is what's inside. So you get the sort of Millennium Falcon part. There's like hidden secret compartments and stuff. I have checked them all just in case there are any other figures in them. I forgot to mention when I got that Star Destroyer set, it said it didn't have any figures, but I found all the figures hidden in the cell block. So the seller must have missed those when they listed it. But yeah, that's the Millennium Falcon. Then you've got this bit. It's like a command center, it says on the box. It's got like a crane. You're supposed to put the Y-wing on here. Obviously, if you've got other little figures, like X-wings and B-wings maybe, I don't know if they'll fit. But yeah, you plug it on there and it does move around. I think you just do that. See that? It sort of spins round. Not quite sure why it does that, but it does. So yeah, it's like a little sort of hanger, command center thing. Got like a little crane as well. I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to work. But yeah, and this does come with sounds. The batteries are under here. They're a bit muffled when I put batteries in it, but they are there. They do kind of work. So yeah, quite a nice looking thing. Again, as I said, it looked nice just on a shelf if you didn't want to play with it. But yeah, very big playset, that one. So that's just the back of the box. Again, you can see how it's supposed to look, all set up with the figures. Unfortunately, this one is the one that's least complete out of all of them, but never mind, it's still mostly there. So I hope you found this video informative, or if you just like looking at micro machines from the 90s, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more. There'll be more of these sort of videos in the future, and I'll see you soon. Take care, bye.